Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tungsten Tales. It's the 2014 Ladbrokes World Darts Championship. Freshman's first round win. We have WES NEWTON. Well done, WES. A 3-1 win. You've got to be happy with that?
Happy to get through. That's the main thing. I did the hard work early on, got 2 sets up, and I took my foot off the gas, to be honest. It's a bit stupid, really. You should know better, because he was 1 leg away from making it 2-all, and anything can happen from there, especially when he's taking bull finishes out 1 dart. Anything can happen. So maybe I'm a bit fortunate in the end, but the main thing is it's a win. It's the biggest tournament in the world. We're all nervous coming into it, and it's a win. That's the main thing.
And because you're playing a qualifier, Roland Lamb, I mean, you don't know you're playing him, and of course, until the preliminary is played. Does that matter at all? Because do you sort of get psyched up to play someone, or just perhaps reading too much into that?
Yeah, maybe it helps you when you're preparing, you know who you're playing. But to be honest, I didn't know any of them really. I've not played any of them before. I've not seen them play, so I didn't know what to expect. But you just got to play the board, which I did early on. It was working, and then I relaxed. Like I said. It's a bit my own fault, to be honest, but you got to be like Phil Taylor. You got to put your foot down and kill the game when you're in front. So it's a bit of a learning curve, but the main thing is I've won, and I'm here to fight again. Yeah,
that's it. And on to the second round game, of course, against the 3 times world champion John Part. Much history between you and John on the dartboard, or do you just deal with that? You worry about that in a couple of days' time when you toe the hockey again, should we say?
Yeah, we've played each other a lot of times on the tour. It's probably 50-50. John's an awesome player. He's not 3 times world champion for nothing. He's not in his the prime of his career as he was, but at the end of the day, he's 3 times world champion. He knows what it takes to win this tournament. So it's a tough game. I've got to bring my A game.
Yeah, that's it. And of course, the atmosphere out there seems like every year we come here, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's absolute mayhem out there in the crowd. How do you find it with Zippy and George, and then we've got the Beatles out there singing Yellow Submarine? It was just not your average day crowd, but it is fun.
It is fun, yeah. You got to take it as a bit of fun. To be honest, it's like you said, it's absolutely mayhem out there. It's unbelievable. I mean, the atmosphere is electric, but you don't know what's coming next. One point I think I seen Batman fighting with Scooby-Doo. I think Scooby-Doo won, but
he was odds against as well.
But yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Everyone's in a party mood. It's all a bit of fun, and it makes for the World Championships. It's a brilliant time of the year. Everyone's in festive mood, and it's awesome. World Championships, second to none. Yeah,
that's it. And of course, the last couple of years made the quarterfinals, so obviously means you're defending enough money, if you like, but you want to move on, because of course I would imagine a semi-final or a final, whatever, then you go back up the rankings. World number 8 at the moment. I mean, that's a great achievement anyway with the quality out there. But do you look at sort of going? Well, obviously you want to go deeper in the tournament. Do you worry about that when it happens, or just take each game as it comes, really?
A bit of both, really. You try to take each game as it comes, because you don't know who you're going to play at the end of the day. In this tournament, anyone can beat anyone. You try and take each game as it comes, but you also look ahead as well, who you can play. So, like you said, I'm number 8 in the world. I've been to 2 quarterfinals, so it's time to kick on and improve. That's the main thing for me now. I've got to keep improving and get myself up there. I'm on the verge of the Premier League again, and this and that, and it's down to me to take the opportunity, which I've got to do. So it's all in my hands, really. To be honest, it's up to me to get my head down and do something.
And sort of getting your head down, I don't know if you've been doing a lot of that sleeping job at home, of course, with a young baby, like couple of weeks now. How are you finding that? You getting enough sleep?
Yeah, getting a bit of sleep for a couple of hours, and then another bottle's due. So it's been really tiring, to be honest, the last 2 weeks. But I won't change anything for the world. The time is what it is. What happens. But the last week, Stacey's been really, really good to me. She's took on all the night feeds and tries to let me have a bit of sleep. So I can't complain. Awesome time of the year to have a new baby, Christmas, and it's just my life's good at the minute. Everything's good, so I'm hoping to take that into my games on the stage and just relax and let everything happen.
That's great. And if you don't mind, WES, signing your name through to the next round. There we go. Against Mr. Part, Mr. John Part. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on Tunks and Tales as Wes Newton moving on through to the second round. And Wes, how was that window cleaner? He's not very happy, is he? What's he been?
I lost his rag last week.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Tunks and Tales. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels, youtube.com/Tunks and Tales. My name's Paul Starr. That's the warrior, Mr. Wes Newton, keeping it the sharp end of world darts. Thanks, Wes.
Thank you.